Welcome everyone to Brian's Action Figure Reviews, and today we're going to be talking about the brand new Marvel Legends Amazon exclusive Guardians of the Galaxy Ronan The Accuser. So an interesting story about this one. Amazon UK suck because I pre-ordered this. They had a special price. They knocked it down to like 44 euros or pounds, whatever it was anyway. They knocked the money off the original price, and I hit the order button, bang, straight away, and waited and waited and waited. And I know there's a lot of other people who ordered him as well, and they're still waiting. So eventually, thanks to a Facebook user named Michael O'Donnell, he told me to order from Amazon US. It was in stock. It was something like $66. So I think maybe like they're eventually it worked out about a tenner extra, I think. But it literally arrived from America within 4 or 5 days. So yeah, Amazon UK need to get their stuff together. But eventually I got it from Amazon US. So very, very happy to get this figure. I've been after him a long time. The previous time they did this figure, I think, was back in either the early Hasbro days or the late Toybiz days. And it wasn't a great figure. I remember it was a Build-A-Figure, and I remember it used to go for crazy amounts of money along with that Ares Build-A-Figure that was going around at the time as well. So this is overdue. So guys, let's take a look at the box of Ronan The Accuser. The Accuser. Who also was done dirty by the MCU, by the way. So yeah, Ronan The Accuser. Here we go. So here is the box for the Marvel Legends Ronan The Accuser. As you see here, it's got a massive Guardians of the Galaxy logo on the front. You have a render of the figure here. In the background, you can see some comic goodness going on. Ronan battling the Skrulls. And if you see it there as well, it moves on. And he looks really cool here as well. On the back, you've got him holding his hammer of accusing. Marvel Legends series, you've got all the panels back here. Legalese down at the bottom. On the side, again, picture of Ronan's figure here. On the bottom, more legalese. And on the top, Guardians of the Galaxy. So let's not waste any more valuable time and get him out of the box. And so we have Ronan The Accuser up on the swingamajig. And I have to say, doesn't he look absolutely fantastic? Very, very comic accurate. And he just jumps right. It's like he jumped right off the comic pages and onto my swingamajig. He looks absolutely fantastic. As you can see, the big Accuser hammer as well looks great. The armor looks good. And looking forward to getting him down off the swingamajig and going through the bits and pieces with him. But the one problem is, this figure, for the price it costs, does not come with a lot of accessories. Yeah, you're seeing all the accessories he's got right on him. So no even extra hands, which is kind of disappointing. No extra heads or anything like that. Just the hammer. So pretty disappointing. But the figure, is it any use? Let's check it out and get him down off the swingamajig. Right, so guys, we've got Ronan down off the swingamajig, and I want to address the main problem with this figure straight off the bat. He has no accessories, basically, outside of the hammer. If you take this off, this is the base figure that you get. You don't get any extra hands, any extra heads, or any blast effects or anything like that. This is just what you get. And with the price they were charging for this figure, now luckily I got it a bit cheaper. It's really, really bad. It's very, very bad. But with that all out of the way, now that will obviously, of course, might affect my score at the end. But let's look at this figure on its own merits. The face sculpt first. And that is 100% undoubtedly Ronan The Accuser. Look at that face. That's a Monday morning face if ever I saw one. And let's just work our way down along the body there. And it does look really, really nice. And there's obviously some reuse here from Cyber, I think, is the figure I am thinking of. But other than that, it looks really, really good. And that's not the end of the problems with this figure, by the way. Again, you can see the different greens here are really, really cool. They work really well across the body and stuff. But that's not the only problems here. This figure is very severely lacking in articulation. It has single jointed elbows here, double jointed knees, has pins unfortunately as well. And there's a number of factors here, right? So firstly, he can barely do a T-pose. You can't go around in circles. Now these shoulder pads, they did attempt to fix something. So if you see here, right, there's holes for these shoulder pads to clip into when you're not using the articulation. And for the most part, when the arms are down, they work. You see it there as well. They work quite well, and if you want to keep your figure like this, you'll never ever have a problem with the shoulder pads. But there is holes at either side, so I can foresee these falling off. They do come off quite easily, and then you can get your full range of articulation then. But that is a problem. Again, the head moves then as well without the shoulder pads there. But I think it's more a character design flaw than an action figure design flaw, because there isn't a lot more they could have done with them, I don't think. But then you come down here to the skirt, and again, not much. Now you do get some movement there. You know, tie swivel, double jointed knee. I think this figure as a concept is going to be hard to pull off without some problems, obviously. But they have done a decent job. But the fact that they didn't give any accessories as well, just for me, makes this a really low effort, lazy figure that they overpriced, and they knew they would get away with it because this figure hasn't been done in so long. I think it was the early Hasbro days where this was a build-a-figure and they made loads of money out. Well, he was going for loads of money on eBay. So the fact they've done this figure like this is disappointing, because there's fans like me who want these characters and will pay silly money to get them, unfortunately. Yeah, because like, to me, I love this character, and now that I've bought him, like, this is a good version of him. I don't see myself buying another one, so that's another one ticked off the list for me. So that way I can see the logic in paying the money that they wanted for it. I never have to pay this money again now, unless they invariably release a better version. And as you can see, it's really difficult to put these bloody shoulder pads back on. Always one side of it gets caught, and it's just very frustrating. Again, it's not great of a figure, like. So once we're here, let's look at the height. Let's put him up next to the other figures released under the Guardians of the Galaxy logo. And that is, of course, classic Star-Lord. You can really see his height now, which is one good thing. And of course, the classic Yondu. So yeah, they look good together. Obviously, I think Ronan is the worst of the three, but looks the best, which is weird, because it looks great. It looks perfectly comic accurate, but the way they made it isn't good. So yeah, if I was to give Ronan out of 10, I would give it a very low 5. And that's just because of how well he looks and how well, like, if he's a statue, perfect. The minute you start moving him up, problems, and the lack of accessories. So I think even 5, I'm being generous, but still, this figure is definitely going to have a placeholder on my shelf because it looks great and I really like Ronan. So yeah, that's my review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you appreciate my honesty or not. But leave a comment to tell us what you think. Hit the subscribe, like the video. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Hope you have a great day. Bye.